Hi. Okay, let's talk today about the importance of skin prep before you apply your makeup. This is a topic that I feel like so many people gloss over when looking at makeup tutorials because a lot of them jump right into the technique, and that is really important, and I have many tutorials of my own that are like that. But one of the big things that makes all of my looks a success is how I prep my skin, like prepping the canvas for applying my makeup. And there's a few signature products that I use every day without fail. And so the first thing that I do is, so I start with a clean face, so whether you use a cleanser or whatever, but in the morning I start with a clean face, and then I do my instant lifting serum. So this serum is kind of a thicker serum. I'm actually almost out. I have one on the way to my house. You can kind of see that it's got a creamy texture to it, just a tiny bit. And this is actually a serum that literally the name says instant because you do get instant smoothing and lifting results. So I have been using this since it came out, and I am in love with it. I use it around my eyes. You can use it anywhere that you get wrinkles. So like if you get them in your forehead, kind of like I do. And the great thing is that this actually gives you an 8-hour smoothing result throughout the day. So you see an instant result once it absorbs into the skin, and you really get that nice smoothed out features. Now you can also do it here if you get lines here, if you have, I mostly focus around from about here out to do any kind of crow's feet, and then a little bit here for that little bit of lift. And it dries very dry. It's not oily at all, but it's a serum, and I absolutely love this. It's so many great benefits. This delicate skin around the eye will show age. It will show creasing in your makeup. It's a huge thing. Then that's my first step. Then I moisturize. So I'm gonna be using the hydrating day cream with SPF 20 in it. Or sometimes I use Divine, which the packaging has changed. It's not white anymore, it's a black tube, but this one does not have any SPF in it. And it just sort of depends when I do makeup that it's gonna be photographed, like for a bride or prom or something like that. Then I use a non-SPF so that there's no shininess issue. But I use on the daily a moisturizer with SPF just because the sun is bad for your skin. It really is. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my moisturizer on. I absolutely adore the feel, the smell. A little goes a long way when you use a high quality moisturizer. Moisturizer is key when you're prepping your skin for makeup. Okay, so now the biggest secret of all that I use are primers, and I use 2 primers. I use an eye primer and I use a face primer. My eye primer is a very thin, like cream primer. This is the Unique Eye Primer. It's very similar to like Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I use just a little bit, dot it between my 2 fingers. If you overdo it with eye primer, let's say you put too much on, here's what you will notice. Your makeup will slide around. You'll get creases in it. It won't hold because you've created too thick of a surface of this product. So when I say that you use less than a grain of rice and you dab it between your 2 fingers and use that for both eyes, that is plenty. Sometimes even if you use too much as you're brushing on product, it will start to like peel away primer because you've used way too much product. So I do that on my eyes, just the lids all the way from lash line to brow. And then I take my Glorious Face Primer, which is a clear primer. And I would say that I use about the size of a pea, like a sweet pea. And I really kind of place it first, and then I start smoothing it in. And I do this all over my face so that my foundation is flawless and my pores are filled, fine lines are filled, and I get all day wear on my makeup. The last thing I want to show you that is a newer product from Unique that I really am loving and that I use morning or night is the lip exfoliator. In the wintertime, I am notorious for getting dry lips, and it has real sugar in it. It's awesome. I just kind of smooth a little of this on. And basically while I'm doing the rest of my makeup, I keep kind of rubbing my lips together to exfoliate them. And the sugar eventually just sort of grinds down and you can taste it. It's great. And then basically anything that's left at the end when I finish my whole face, I just wipe that away with a Kleenex or a makeup wipe and then do my actual, you know, whatever lip product I'm going to use that day. So that way my skin is moisturized. I first had my serum, I moisturized, I primed my eyelid and my face and have exfoliated my lips, and I am totally ready for a fabulous makeup look. So it's one small step that you can do to add a little glamour to your life. And if you have any questions about any of the products I just showed you, you can always drop me a comment. Share this video with somebody who is needing to do some skin prep. Get them in contact with me. I'm happy to help them, and hope this was helpful to you. I will be uploading some more makeup videos all week. Thanks. Love you guys.